The sliding effect is yet another way that jQuery gives you to reveal or hide page elements. These functions are not for sliding things around on the screen, just doing some generic movement. This is for showing and hiding elements, but using a sliding effect. And jQuery provides functions for sliding elements up or down, as well as toggling the slide animation based upon whether things are hidden or showing. And you've probably seen this effect before in web pages where you click an option button and things kind of slide into view seemingly from thin air. And that's how this effect is achieved in jQuery. The slide down function allows me to specify the speed at which the slide animation happens, and there's an optional callback function that will be called when the slide is completed. And the same thing for slide up. I can specify the speed, and speed can either be a string like slow or normal or fast, or I can specify a number of milliseconds that I want the animation to happen over. And slide toggle is the same idea. It just toggles whether things are sliding up or sliding down based upon whether they're already showing. Let's take a look at the sliding examples. I'm going to jump over to the code. So here's the file in the browser, and got the big blue div right here, and I've got some buttons that trigger some behavior. So it's already visible, so let's slide it up. You can see that it slides out of view, and sliding down makes it visible. And when I try to hit slide down again, nothing happens because it's already visible. And similarly, slide up does nothing once it's hidden. The toggle behavior, however, is what just simply takes it from whatever state it's currently in and brings it to the opposite state. So let's take a look at the code and see how that happens. I'm going to open this up in my editor. So let's scroll down really quick before we see the code. Here are the buttons that are controlling the behavior. You see these IDs on them. And this is the div right here. And the div has a style applied to it, which sets its initial appearance. These are all the styles I have on my div. So let's scroll back up. So when the page loads and the document is ready, I set up some event handlers. So for the slide up button, I assign a click function that calls the slide up function on the div. And for the slide down button, I call the slide down function. And for toggle, same idea, I call the slide toggle. So let's have a little bit of fun with this. We can take out the normal here, and I can put in something kind of slow, like 4 seconds. So 4,000 milliseconds is 4 seconds. And I can also define a function that will be called when the slide up is complete. So I'm just going to display an alert that says slide complete. And again, you would do this if you had some UI that you wanted to manipulate or otherwise control when the effect was done with. So now I'm going to save and jump to the browser again. Now I'm going to refresh. You can see that the toggle slide still works pretty smoothly, but when I slide up, it's going to slide up very slowly over 4 seconds and then show my alert. So let's make sure that that works in Firefox as well. Open this in Firefox just to prove it's cross-browser. So here's the same file. You can see toggling works, and I'm going to slide up very slowly over 4 seconds, and there's the alert. So that's a quick summary of the jQuery sliding functions, and using those functions you can easily slide elements into and out of view.